guesswork though, as she is a rescue, so we've only had her about 6 months. We do know that she is fully grown though, so we know she has to be over 2. Unfortunately, there are a lot of bearded dragons needing homes. There are far more being bred than there are actually homes for. So we've taken on 2 rescues, but obviously we have to be realistic about sort of the space that we have for them. These guys are quite popular as pets because compared to some of the other lizards, they've not got quite as many health problems. And as you can see, if they're handled sort of well from a young age, they're really nice and sort of social to have around. They'll happily come and sit on your lap while you're watching TV and things. They're called bearded dragons because under the chin they've got a lot of excess skin with spikes on it. If these guys feel threatened, they will fill that up with air. It makes them look bigger, it also makes them look a lot spikier. And they can change colour under there as well. If they feel very threatened, they can actually go completely black. If they're displaying though, particularly to a mate or something like that, they can go bright orange, so really quite a range in colours. Their body can also change colour a bit as well, as it does with all lizards, I should say. If they're nice and happy and healthy, they're quite a light, bright colour. If they become angry, cold or unwell, they go much darker. She would come from Australia, and she would live in deserty areas, which is why she's sort of colours that would help her camouflage amongst sand and rocks. As well as the spikes under her chin, you'll see they've got them sort of down the side as well. These ones down the side are actually quite flexible. These spikes are not so much about actually doing damage, as much as making themselves look so unappealing that nothing is going to even try and catch them in the first place. If they can deter a predator before they even catch them, that is far better than having to have some sort of defence mechanism once you have been caught. Admittedly, if they have been caught though, some of the spikes by their tail, their legs, things like that, are genuinely very prickly. If something does try and swallow a bearded dragon, they are only likely to do it once. You can have a chance to hold her if you'd like to. If you can lay your hand out just nice and flat as I've done, and she will just sit across you. When you do, you can give her a stroke just gently down the centre of her back. When she's on your hand, you'll be able to feel just how soft that underside of her is. This is why it is incredibly vulnerable for a reptile to show its underside at all, and that's why you won't see them do it. The only time they will flash their underside at all is if these guys feel very threatened. Rather than run on 4 legs, they will actually rear up and just run on their 2 back legs instead, because it's easy for them to coordinate 2 legs as opposed to 4.